guys, and welcome back to Mommy Talk. I'm gonna try really hard not to look at the lens and not up at my new viewfinder because I finally got my new camera back, and this is actually a new camera. To make long story short, I had a camera that was covered under warranty. It broke. The cost of the repair was more than what the camera was technically worth, and therefore what the warranty covered. They basically sent me funds for like a new camera to buy, and I decided to do some research, and so now I've got a new camera. It's like the one that all the vloggers use. I feel like such an official vlogger now. It's that Canon G7X Mark II or whatever. So this is my first time using it, and we're gonna see how it goes. Anyway, this isn't a vlog about the camera. I just was excited that I got one, and that I'm excited to use it finally because I've been waiting so long for this. I've been using my phone for forever because my camera's been broken for forever, and now I finally get to use this one, and it's a new exciting toy, so I'm excited to use it for the first time. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheat here. I am going to film my 19 and 20 week vlog because I never got around to actually filming that, even though I am technically like 21 weeks today. So I'm gonna go ahead and film both because I have my notes here that I actually wrote for the 19 and 20 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and film that. That way I have like the documented, like how I was feeling and stuff during those couple weeks. But then I also wanna film my 21 weeks. So then hopefully I'm gonna film it all in like the same day, and hopefully I'll be like finally caught up with my pregnancy vlogs and then continue to have them weekly. This vlog is going to be 19 and 20 weeks. I know it's still kind of a double one. So I'm like really cheating here. I'm like really cheating. Okay, so I'm really excited to kind of get back into this. There have been so many videos that I like want to film or need to film, and I either film them and when I go to edit them I can't, or I can't film them because there's like so much happening in my everyday life, and I'm such an emotional hot mess right now. Like off camera I'm just like I'm such a hot mess in my life. But the pregnancy vlogs are like so like neutral and kind of exciting for me to film. They're like the one video right now that I can edit without like it triggering some kind of like emotional thing. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I know there's so many questions about different things that are going on. It's like there's just so much going on, and I have been leaving my viewers like hanging basically for a long time. I promise I'll get to it. It's on my queue of list of videos to make, and all of Shaden's medical stuff, all of his cancer videos, I am going to be updating about all of like my life situations and things like that. I'm going to be eventually updating about that. I'm going to be editing my past stuff. It's just all of that stuff is so all-consuming in my normal life that like it's hard for me to like go back and like have to like, it's already so consuming. So like going and like doing it doubly and having to like rehash or think about it or edit it and like go over it again when it already takes up so much of my life, it's just really hard. So I don't know if that makes any sense. I've been kind of saying that for like all the last few vlogs, but I just wanted to like reiterate that again. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my pregnancy vlog. Okay, so weeks 19 and 20, still having morning sickness, and actually my morning sickness has gotten worse. I was talking about in my last vlog, I was still having it really bad, but it was like stable. Well, now it's like I was like getting it kind of every other day. Like I would take like one anti-nausea medication pill that I had, and that would usually last me like that day and then like the next day or like most of the next day, and it would keep the vomiting and the nausea really under control. However, now I have to vomit at least once, usually twice, before I take my pill, and then it's only lasting me like a few hours. I usually have to take more than one a day now to kind of keep that vomiting under control. So that's kind of a bummer. It's usually like the first thing that I do when I wake up, and I'm usually nauseous before I even wake up. So a lot of times I'll wake up in the middle of the night nauseous, but because I'm so tired, I'm like trying to convince myself to like go back to sleep. I'm like, no, just, it's fine. Just, you don't have to throw up right now, because I don't want to have to get up and throw up in the middle of the night. Especially since like my two youngest ones, like it's either one or the other, sometimes both. They'll crawl into my bed at nighttime, which is gonna be a problem when the baby's born, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but because I usually co-sleep. Anyway, So if I have to get up out of bed, it like disturbs them, and they usually have me like contorted in a really weird thing anyway, just because they take up their little bodies take up so much room in my bed. It's just crazy. So anyway, that's another reason why I don't like to get up out of bed. Luckily, I'm not to that stage of pregnancy where I have to get up a million times to pee. Probably just jinxed myself saying that. Yikes. So I usually try to convince myself to go back to sleep so I don't have to vomit. Like I'm nauseous throughout the night, but I don't know. It's a weird thing that I do. So I don't know. Okay, this started at week 19. Okay, really badly, and then it just kind of progressively got worse like through week 20. But like I seriously cannot breathe. Like I am huffing and puffing like an old person. Like it's like I'm like wheezing basically. I feel like I can't get enough breath. Baby must be like lodged right on my lungs, and just like I'm like it's just crazy. I'm like huffing and puffing all the time. Any sort of activity, even if it's just like walking up my stairs, it like takes so much out of me. Like it takes me like 5 minutes to recuperate. It's just crazy. Like seriously, I feel, if I didn't feel out of shape before, I definitely do now. Just this week, this actually started week 20, not week 19. This started week 20, but all of a sudden, okay, so like I think in my last vlog, I was talking about how like I'm never hungry and I eat like maybe once a day. Well, that didn't last very long apparently, because now all of a sudden I'm like starving all the time, and I'm eating like 3 meals. I'm back to eating 3 meals a day, and I have to like snack every once in a while too. Like I'm just suddenly like so hungry all the time. I don't know what's going on with that. And I gained a bunch of weight, so that was kind of a bust. I was like kind of proud of myself that I was like I know that sounds like really weird, but I normally gain like so much weight towards the end of my pregnancy that the fact that I hadn't gained any of the weight that I lost back didn't concern me like at all, because I'm like, yeah, well, I got like 5 more months, so don't worry, I have 5 more months to get huge. So I wasn't really like concerned about that, but yeah, I just gained like a bunch of weight this week. I went from like 135, 136 to like 143. So I like gained a bunch of weight, so great. Boop, 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 ba-doo, boop, ba-doo. So I had my 20-week a 20-week anatomy scan. And this is kind of like one of those big milestones that you build up to during the pregnancy. And I wasn't like, I was kind of excited about it, but it was just like I've had so many other things that I've been like focusing on that it just like, it's been like in the back of my mind, but it wasn't something that I was like anticipating, or like I couldn't wait to have this. Like it was just like I knew it was coming, but like it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm so impatient, I can't wait for this to happen. Like with my first, obviously, like there was nothing more important than that scan. With each baby, it got kind of like less and less important. Not saying that it's not important, just that there was like more to focus on. Now I've got 4 kids, a job, a household, and everything in between, trying to, you know, focus on the craziness that just like is my life. So I like was just like not like thinking about it. But then I like the day of the appointment came, and I don't know why, but I was having like extreme anxiety about it. I don't know where, like I can't exactly pinpoint like where it was coming from. I don't think I was like anticipating anything being wrong. I don't know where it was coming from. I just know that like I was feeling kind of anxious all day, and then when I was actually like sitting in the waiting room, I was just like having like heart palpitations. Like I was having like a panic attack waiting for my name to be called. I don't understand, again, where that was coming from necessarily. I just know I was just like feeling anxious about it. So I was kind of trying to figure out like where that was coming from. Like, was I scared that they would see something was wrong? Was I mean, like, I don't know. I wasn't sure. Maybe it was just like a bunch of things, but I did end up having the scan. Everything looked really great. Everything looked really well. So that was really, you know, relieving basically. And I actually have some pictures to show you. So the ultrasound tech was like phenomenal. She was so nice and so great, and she like walked me through everything, was like really explaining like everything that she was doing. She was so great and she was so nice, and I think that she was really comforting, because I was like in the ultrasound room alone, and so that was kind of like a thing for me. Like I was feeling like, I don't know, I was just like kind of sad that I was alone, like I was by myself, nobody was there. It was my first like 20-week ultrasound where that I haven't been with anybody. I think maybe she was kind of catching on to that a little bit, but I don't know. That could be just like me. But she was really great. She took a bunch of really nice pictures. Baby was so cooperative, and she even said that like multiple times. She's like, your baby is so photogenic, your baby is so photogenic. And I was like, kind of at the end, I was like, yeah, you know, I've actually been really lucky that way, because all of my boys were like that too. Like, I know some women, they have the unfortunate like scenario of where baby's like curled in like a really weird way, or they're just like hiding like what they need to see, and like baby's just like not cooperative at all. My babies have never been like that. They are just like, they're like ready to pose for the camera. So I got quite a few good ones. So of course we'll start off, got the profile, nice profile shot. I mean, just look at that beautiful baby. So if you don't know what you're looking at, like this is the head right here. This is the little nose, this is the side profile. So this is like the body, the legs are kind of curled up under there. Really nice profile shot. I got this really cute one of like a hand. She even typed hi on there. I mean, the definition in that hand is just so adorable. And if you think how tiny that hand, it's like as big as my, I mean, it's literally like as big as my fingertip right now. Like, they're only like a pound right now. This is like baby's, top of the baby's head. Right here. I got another really good one of the foot. You can see that. These are like the little toes right here, the little heel, little tiny baby foot. I'm so excited. And then this one she got, and it's kind of, some people kind of get like freaked out by these. I think it's, you know, I think it's kind of nice to have if it focuses. There we go. So this is baby's stomach right here. This is actually baby's face. You can see like the eyes, the top of the head. This is the mouth right here. So it's kind of hard to tell, but that's like baby's face. And then I got a couple more like profile side view pictures that she took. So got quite a few like really good ones, really excited about the good pictures that I got. I did get video of the actual ultrasound. As I was taking video, or like once I got home, I was thinking I would post the video, because I normally do, I post my ultrasounds if I can get video of them. And I've actually gotten video of like all 3 of my ultrasounds so far, because I got one like really early on that they wanted to test me for, and then I got one kind of like in the middle, and then I got this one. And I realized that I never, like I took them with the intentions of posting them, and then I just like forgot and never did. I kind of wanted to ask you guys, my viewers, like how you kind of wanted me to handle that. Did you want me to post each separate one in a separate video, even though I'm 21 weeks now, and the first ultrasound is when I'm like 4 weeks, I think. I was like really early. And then I can do like 4 weeks. I think the second one was when I was like 8 weeks, I think. And then obviously this one was at 20 weeks. And I can post each of those in a separate video, because they're each like at least 10 minutes long, I think. I can have them really cute, you know, set to music or whatever. Or if you guys were thinking maybe you would like better like a progression ultrasound, so that you can see like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 20 weeks. But I was kind of thinking I would save that for like the end, for like when baby's actually born. I don't know, I haven't really decided. But if you guys kind of have ideas of how you want me to like handle that, if you'd like to see each one individually, maybe have me talk over like with a voiceover of like what's happening in each ultrasound, I could do that too for each individual video. I don't know, there's like lots of things I could do, but I kind of wanted to put it out there like what you guys kind of thought about that. But I do have videos for each of those ultrasounds. I just don't know what to do with them. And the last kind of thing I have to update on is my fatigue has really started to come back. So I had this whole first trimester right up until like 13, 14 weeks that I kind of just like, I mean, just incredibly tired. Like I would literally just nap. Like in the middle of the day, like it didn't matter. My body would just shut down from exhaustion. Like I was just so tired all the time. It was crazy. It was like the whole time Shaden was going through treatment. It was so terrible. And then once I got home, I kind of had this like second try, like energy burst kind of thing, and I felt like really normal and really human. It was awesome, and I want to like be like that all the time. And now I'm kind of like feeling tired and stuff all the time, and I think it's kind of making me moody. I don't really know. I mean, I think it's also coupled with my sleep deprivation, because obviously my kids are still waking up in the middle of the night. They're waking me up, they're coming into my bed. Zuko's going through like this night terror phase, which is terrible. Oh my God, if you've never dealt with night terrors with your toddler, like I can't even explain how horrible it is. Shaden went through this when he was a toddler, and it was just, I almost didn't think we would survive it. Zuko is more mild than Shaden's night terrors, but he still gets them. And so that's like, it's just an issue because he wakes up frequently. You're right there. Hi. Hi, you wanna say hi? Hi, you heard me talking about you, huh? So yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut this probably short here soon. Hi! He's got stuff all over his face. You're super dirty from lunch. So, anyway, so yeah, so he's dealing, so he's dealing with night terrors, which obviously is keeping me up at night, coupled with pregnancy fatigue. It's just like, I'm just tired all the time. So yeah, my fatigue is just coming back. It's really starting to affect like my energy levels like during the day, which kind of stinky. That's kind of all the symptoms I've been experiencing for the last couple weeks. I don't have much to update on as far as the baby other than doing really good, lots of wiggling. I'm starting to feel stronger kicks, which is awesome because obviously like it's just like that comfort thing. Like it's a reminder that like everything's okay. You know, baby's kind of moving around in there. Are you taking pictures? Like I said, the ultrasound went great. I have normal fluid, which is good because with him, I had excess fluid. And actually, it's kind of not good because I kind of liked the excess fluid because when I went into labor with him, like my contractions were so tolerable. Like obviously like they were painful, but they were so much more manageable. Hi, Mama. Hi, baby. Are you taking pictures? Obviously they were painful, but they were so much more manageable with like that cushion of all that extra fluid. Like, you know, it was just, yeah, it was just cushioning. So I'm actually like, okay, like I'm not gonna be as huge this time around, which I guess is comforting, but also like I said, labor, you know, with Lyric especially was so intense because with Lyric, I actually had like I had normal fluid, but it was like on the lower end of normal, and I was so small with him that there was just no cushion there at all, so each and every contraction just felt like I was dying. I mean, obviously I'm 20 weeks, so I don't know if that can change at all, but yeah, other than that, like I said, baby's growing good. I'm kicking a lot, normal fluid, everything like that. I do have the produce of the week for 20 weeks for the baby, and I'm gonna go grab that right now because I actually do have it. Baby size for 20 weeks is the size of a banana. This is so much more ripe than when I originally planned on filming, so I apologize for like the major speckle. It's not like a beautiful yellow banana, but it is the size of a banana. These are so ripe now. I actually have a bunch more like in a basket that I plan on like peeling like probably right after this video and freezing for like smoothies or something. This is like so brown. But anyway, yeah, you want this banana? Yeah, you can have it. You can have this banana. There you go. He's gonna eat the banana. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Sorry, this was kind of a weird vlog, kind of off the wall as usual, and kind of a hot mess as usual. Like most of my makeup is kind of like melted off from the day. I'm filming this kind of late in the evening. Like usually that's when it's like the only time that I have to film because my schedule is so crazy. Even though I only work like part-time right now, like part of the day, like driving around and working like with my schedule and the kids' babysitting schedule and then the school schedule, like I don't even get home till later in the evening. And then I just have like a bunch of things to do when I get here. So finding time to film and edit has been a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog now. I'm not gonna end it with a bump shot because like I said, I'm 21 weeks. So technically this is a 21-week bump. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below for me. Sometimes I'll answer them in the comment section, but I'm also kind of gathering questions because I was kind of thinking maybe I would do like a Q&A type video because I think maybe like because I think maybe it might be time for something like that. So if you guys have any questions like pregnancy related or otherwise, leave them in the comment section down below and I will see if maybe I get enough questions to actually make like a whole video for that. Otherwise, make sure you guys are liking this video. That really helps my videos be seen more. If you guys, you know, the more interaction you have with them, the more widespread that they get seen, and then the more, you know, it helps me to make these videos. So make sure you are liking and make sure you are subscribing so that you never miss an update from me. And my light, I'm losing my light, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye guys.